up, Dreamedia family? This is Zach and Chase. We are out here unboxing a brand new product from our friends at URC, the ultimate whole home control platform. I'm utilizing their software here on an existing panel, which I've shown as a visual here today, but I'm utilizing their platform for the entire home, every single aspect of the house, whether it's the shades, lighting, music, or the audio video. Yeah. Chase, maybe you could talk a little bit about our custom integration services, our smart home services here in the Colorado region, and how you plan to take things to the next level before we unbox this puppy.
Yeah, so having smart technology in a home is cool, but every vendor, whether it's Apple TV or Ring doorbell cameras, or quickly you end up with 20, 30 apps on your phone to actually utilize your home.
Yeah, that's about right.
What URC does is we get to integrate all these platforms into a one remote, one phone app, or touchscreen solution where we can access all of this goodness, as well as kind of program the house to work together with scenes.
Yeah.
Such as when Zach pulls in, he gets about 50 meters out from his house, his phone checks in. And
super cool.
Yeah, it opens up the shades in this area, turns on his lights, and starts little music for him. Same thing when he leaves. As soon as he gets out of the neighborhood or far enough and the phone pings in, it goes ahead and shuts down the house. Make sure he doesn't have lights running. Make sure that the shades are down and he's saving energy when he's away from his home. Just the little things. And
it actually makes a substantial difference. I'm up here in the high country in Colorado, up in Summit County, and here in the summertime, without these shades, the house gets really hot, and we don't have HVAC, forced air conditioning. Yeah. We get what's called a cross breeze, which means you get to open a couple windows and get a little breeze going manually, which is not ideal. So what I like to have done is the shades adjust at the appropriate time of day to keep the radiant heat from coming through the windows and heating up the actual home. There's just endless opportunities to really integrate control URC into your lifestyle and make your home as well as your life easier to manage is really the main goal here. I wanted to review all of that with you guys before we actually get into this video because this isn't just a remote. I think a lot of people who see the thumbnail for this and the people who click on this video initially probably think we're just talking about a single room solution, which this absolutely can be, and this will be going into my guest room because I already have their panels throughout the entire house. I got two of these touch screens. I got one that sits in the kitchen that I float between the patio, the kitchen, dining, formal, and then I have one up in the primary bedroom, and we have another one, kind of like gaming controller, up in the movie room, the home theater. But we're gonna be unboxing this puppy today and checking out their brand new look. They've really elevated the aesthetic of this product, and I just can't wait to get it out of the box and get my hands on it. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Welcome back, Dreamedia family. All right, we're gonna start by opening this puppy up. Take it away, Chase.
So, as Zach was mentioning, this is much more than just a regular remote. This guy has your typical tactile buttons like any remote for a TV would have. It also boasts a 2-inch touchscreen that lets you interact with the URC app interface, as well as a microphone feature that can be set up through Amazon Alexa, through Google, to control your home right from here. So, you could be sitting over there watching TV and maybe you left someone else playing upstairs and you can go ahead and communicate with your system without getting up or pulling out your phone.
Even like just basic stuff like Xfinity voice control.
Yeah.
My wife's been using that even over going into guide or even going to quick select options just because it's so much easier just to go Disney Junior.
Yeah, it's really, you hold down the voice button and you can say watch NBC or any channel and it'll go ahead and direct you there. The same thing integrates with the Apple TVs we have here, where you're able to say open Netflix, anything like that, or just search the Apple Store for where your TV show might be. So watch Stranger Things and it'll pull up the guide for that and let you know it's on Netflix or whatever, and just really keeps you from having to pull out your phone, open up Google, and try and find some of these things. Like I'm at a rental property in Colorado. I'm from Texas. I have no idea what the cable channels are.
Exactly.
All of a sudden it's just Fox News or CBS and your work's done.
And that's really the point of these control systems, guys, is it goes deeper than just a universal remote. It's designed, all the hardware that comes associated with universal remote controls software, because there is a phone app that has all this same functionality, but the hardware makes it to where you don't have to pull out your phone. Sometimes when I'm done working for the day, my phone does not stop ringing. Ever. Like literally 24 hours a day. So I will take those 2-3 hours at night with my wife and son and just put the phone away for a minute. And it's nice to just grab something that's not gonna push notification to my face every 2 seconds and pull me away from my son and wife, just to enjoy the home.
Or just talk to your Alexa, you know?
Yeah, that's another thing that Chase just finished setting up here at the house that has been really a true delight, is the ability to just lower my shades, my lighting, at the simple voice control. I won't say the command, or
she'll start yelling at us.
She'll start going off. But I just wanted to really make sure you guys understand the full extent, you know? It even goes as deep as like somebody hits the doorbell button right now. If you were to hit the doorbell button on a third-party driver, a Ring camera that's installed, it just populates right here, not only on this touchscreen, but every touchscreen in the house.
And if you're waiting
even the handhelds.
Your phone, it'll prompt you on your phone, yeah.
It's pretty sweet, guys. So, we're teasing you. We got the product right here. Let's start with the accessories. So included in this pack right here, this model in particular is the TRC-1120. And it does include the remote itself, the TRC-1120, a charging dock, because these do have rechargeable batteries, a USB-C cable, a power adapter, and then the rechargeable battery. Now, this does have a vibrant 2-inch touchscreen, an LCD touchscreen, a 2-way quick connect Wi-Fi. This is really important. 2-way communication, guys. It has been standard now for years, but many people who have owned controllers or universal remotes in the past are either relying on IR or some version of RF to IR converter.
Yeah.
2-way communication really changes the game, and I'd love for you to talk about it a little bit, Chase.
Yeah, it steps it up. So in the past for using IR, you know, I hit watch TV, it sends a command to the TV and says, hey, turn on, and that's kind of the end of the discussion.
You don't know if it actually did.
So if something goes wrong, the system is under the assumption that that device is powered on and there are no issues. Where that 2-way communication comes in is, let's say I send a command to turn on the TV and it doesn't turn on. URC knows that the TV is off.
That's so important,
and
guys.
It allows communication back. You know, what's the status of the Roku? What is it doing? What's the Ring doorbell doing? Not just that it's being rung. And it allows us to pull information dynamically into URC, much like probably the best example that Zach is using every day here is Sonos. So if he starts something in Sonos and then goes over to URC, it tells him exactly what track it's playing and all that goodness right on the URC interface, where one-way control would not allow.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that communication back and forth to keep the house in sync with itself.
And that's really where things start to get more into the smart home aspects. And another prime example of 2-way communication being key is lighting and shade control, which I religiously use every single day. Even more so than watching movies and listening to music, guys. These are lifestyle things that I can't live without. I mean, every home I get now, the shades are in order immediately, lighting controls put in day one. If not, I lose my mind. I can't even deal with lighting fixtures being at 100% anymore. The flipping the switch and just lights going to 100 or off drives me crazy. I have to have dimmers, which is why in your control system you need that 2-way communication, because I want that chandelier at exactly 43% at 8:40 p.m. every night. You can't really do that unless you have precision and two-way communication. All right, so we have the microphone and the speaker to allow for voice assistance, which we discussed.
Yep.
In seamless integration with total control systems, the charging dock's included, and it requires total control MRX device. So we do have an MRX 15. I did make a separate video going over every single processor in the total control lineup.
Yeah.
And why you may need a more robust processor.
Yeah. So really, if you have a URC system and it's pretty modern, it's a total control system, this will work. It's just not integratable into complete control.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So complete control is the way URC used to run all their control, which is just over one-way communication, IR, and RS-232, whereas total control brought in IP control and the two-way module communication that we just broke down. So if you have a modern system and you've got this nice phone app, this remote will work in your URC system.
Sweet. All right, let's open this puppy up. I'm really excited to see it.
So here is our docking station.
Yeah, that looks about the same as the previous generation.
Yeah. Oh, as far as the docking station?
Just the overall look. I'll have to get myself familiar with their models.
So here is, in this package is my battery, as well as my charging cable, and wall wart to go ahead and plug the dock in so that the remote can charge.
I love that these are removable.
Yes.
This is nice, guys. Batteries fail. The remotes really never do. Replaceable batteries, it's really nice.
Just ensuring your investment
Can last for years to come.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the sales pitch, or not even a sales pitch, just the comment that the URC guys always make, that they still have a complete control, not total control,
Yeah.
system operating on Air Force One,
Yeah.
the president's airplane. He uses a URC remote, and he's still running the same one that they put in years and years ago.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Rock solid reliable.
Woo-wee! All right, yeah, show it off. All right, guys, now we're gonna show off this stunning remote.
I love the tactile buttons on a modern touchscreen. It feels comfortable.
Very, very classy. It fits my home actually perfect.
Extremely light too, surprisingly light.
Very, very light. We pop the battery in.
Yeah.
I love too how they do these little indents that like really fit your hand well. Pop the battery in and take the back cover off. So as you guys can see here on the screen, it's gonna kind of just give a basic visual representation of some of the functionality that you may want to include in your room. These are 100% customizable though, guys. You can really do any form of control with this remote. But I just love the feel. It's definitely very, very light.
Very thin too.
Very thin.
Maybe the thinnest remote width-wise.
Yeah, it's very thin, very easy. I love the tactile buttons. A lot of these control companies have gone away over the years from tactile buttons, and a lot of our customers complain
Yes.
that they don't like to have to look down and try to hit the arrow or whatever in the dark, because in many times you have this remote because you're like in bed,
Yeah.
you know, it's on the covers, it's dark, or
It's easy to fill the
Yeah.
volume, the channel. What else I like is this very distinctive power button. Right there at the top, there's that red button for power. Nice and tactile, one button. Nothing confusing, it's right on the front of the remote. And it just sits right into there and charges.
beautiful. All right. Well, guys, that does conclude our quick unboxing today on the brand new 1120 remote from URC. I'll have to give it to them. Big props, guys. The new finish is very elegant, gives off a high class feel, and we're big fans of the URC software and the ability to integrate with third parties. I mean, I don't think there's any better example of third party integration than my own home.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some of the maybe issues or some of the obstacles you've overcome here in the home, and talk about some of the manufacturers I have featured. As an example, guys, I have a Samsung TV, I have a Marantz AVR, I have Screen Innovations shades, I have Lutron lighting, I have Ring doorbells, I have, the list just goes on and on. There's just a variety of different third-party drivers, and we've been able to integrate every single one into this platform. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, so what's unique about Zach's house that we don't run into the field too much is how many different control platforms are currently running in this house and run 24/7 to make it happen. And URC is handling this great. I don't think I've had another build even 3-4 times the size of this house with as many different control platforms integrated.
Yeah.
And it's been really exciting to figure out.
As well as challenging.
Yes.
We wanted to put ourselves to the test. So like, you know, I could have just put all new URC products in place and, you know, made everything very easy to set up, but I wanted to take their theory of third-party integration and all these various products that they had and put it to the test in my own home so that I could give you guys my honest opinion on how it operates and long-term, you know, how it operates. And I'll have to say, what am I, a couple months in now? No issues. We're even going into advanced programming features. Like in an upcoming video, we're going to be showing you guys how to use the geofencing functionality, which is really fun. We were just testing it out earlier. We went up and grabbed some tacos, and on our way back, we're pulling into the driveway and we're like, is it working? Is it working? And sure enough, shades start rising up. We see them from the outside, and we come into the house, the lights are on, music comes on. It's amazing.
It brings it all together and really just makes the home feel alive in a way.
Yeah.
It's responding to you.
It really is.
Life. He doesn't have to think about it. He just leaves, the house shuts down, he comes back, it turns back on for him. It's like he never left, but he was saving energy and time, you know, opening his app, waiting for it to load. Hey, I'm here, welcome. And we just eliminated that process.
And I didn't really enjoy that aspect of it. It was when I had to come into the home and the home was all dark, I just didn't like the vibe. I'd walk in and I'd have to hit a button, and then the lights would come on, then the shades would rise and the music would come on, which was nice. It still avoided 3 separate apps.
Yeah.
But the geofencing is a game changer.
Now if you're on a business call, he doesn't have to think about it. He can stay on his phone on that call, walk straight into the house, and his office is ready for him. He can walk straight in there, doesn't have to mess with any lights or shades or anything, and the home's ready to go.
Love it. Well, guys, if you would like to purchase this product or anything home theater related, reach out today for a free video consultation. Dreamedia is expanding into the smart home world, and we will be offering here in Colorado as well as soon here in Nashville and then New Jersey the URC complete control, or I should say total control, solutions with white glove service from start to finish with Dreamedia shirts. Guys who care and deliver top quality service to you, hopefully down the road throughout the entire nation. We're on a journey here at Dreamedia to deliver the absolute best experience with the best brands. You check out our website, you'll see that every single manufacturer that is featured not only is industry leading in its class, but we have had in our own homes. Whether it's our national sales director, Kellen, or Chase, I'm sure is gonna be getting more and more fun gadgets to play with, or my own personal home. There is a reason there's so many different manufacturers around the house. It's because I personally believe in each individual choice as being the best. And that's what I love about URC, is the ability to integrate with all my selections. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative in helping you make a buying decision. If you liked this video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button down below for more. Till next time, this is Zach and Chase with Dreamedia. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.